Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's Softball Sunday. If any of you have seen the live video that was posted about an hour ago, you'll kind of know what we're dealing with here. Shamrock Showdown was canceled due to rain. That was in Rowlett on dirt fields. So we opted a contingency plan to play in Red Oak for a one-day tournament here Sunday. Get your defense here lined out for you. First game of the day is going to be Buzz NTX 2010 versus NTX Ruthless. I'm your host and commentator, James Tyson. Let's get your defense lined out here for you. Behind the dish starting, we got number 10, Kenna. Over at third base starting, we've got number 16, Natalie. Over at shortstop, number 13, Gabrielle. Over at second base, we've got number 3, JC. Over at first base, number 5, Kendall. And for your outfield, it looks like starting in right field will be number 21, Mia. Center field will be number 1, Collins. Over in left field will be number 7, Trinity. And starting in the circle for this first game is going to be number 12, Alyssa. All right, format for today is all right, looks like we may have to lower the resolution. Not sure if we're going to get interruptions in data service. Format for the games are today is 3-game guarantee, 2 pools, single elimination. Pool games are going to be 60 minutes, finish the batter, 6 runs limits per half. And I will see, this is number 16, I believe. Here we go. Let's play some softball. First pitch of the first game in the morning. And she's going to foul it over the right side. Strike 1. All right. Bracket games will be 75 minutes. Finish the inning. Single elimination. Bridget, Jim, welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. And he's going to call a strike 1 on the outside edge there, bringing the count 0-2 to start things off with. Numbers are going to be a little tough to read on the back of these jerseys, but we'll do the best we can. And that's a swing and a miss on a high pitch for the first out. That's a good start from Melissa there. Looks like we've got number 13 hitting in the 2 spot for NTX Ruthless. And that's a good pitch on the edge there, bringing in strike 1 looking. All right, let's get that caught up. And there's going to be a shot there. Oh, JC can't get a glove on it, and that will fall for a single. And NTX Ruthless has themselves a base runner. All right, number 99 hitting in the third spot, has one out on her, runner over at first. For what?
Clean off the ball for Lainey because she's warming up.
Does he not have a towel over there?
No.
Yeah.
David has that one for the game. Is this fine?
Yeah. All right, back to the game. Runner at first, and she's going to foul a ball out to the right side, out of play, bringing the count now. No balls and 2 strikes. Good morning, Debbie. Welcome to the stream. Yes, let's get this win, she says. And that's going to be another foul ball out of play to the right side. Heads up are going to definitely have to be called today. There is nothing stopping these balls from getting out to the walkways. First time out here at Red Oak. Justin England, welcome to the stream, sir. And just on the inside there, good pitch, but that's going to be a ball 1, bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. Runner at first, 1 out. Apologize for the, ooh, that's going to be a little low. That's a good take. Bringing the count even, 2-2. This is about the best view we can get on the stream. The netting is way too loose for a camera, and we've got winds coming at our back, probably about 5 to 8 miles an hour. So the net is moving. Wouldn't want you people to get a little seasick trying to watch the game. And there's a little chopper there to short. They're going to go over to second, get the foreshore out, and that will be a fielder's choice. Good play there by JC over at second base. All right, number 00 coming up in the 4 spot. Got a runner at first, 2 outs on her. Buzz trying to work their way out of the inning. Eric Medina, sir, welcome to the stream. And fouls it over to the right side. It's going to be strike 1. Ashley, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hopping on. Up to 10 viewers on the stream this morning, early, 7:58. We did get started around 7:53. And I swing and a miss. Strike 2. Alyssa ahead in the count now, 0-2. If you're just now joining us, we are live out at Red Oak for a 1-day tournament. And chopper there. Natalie takes it over to third, checking in, and will get the third out. Good play over there at third base by number 16, Natalie. We'll get her tagged in here. And that will do it for the third out on a 5-3, and we will head to the bottom of the first inning. 14 pitches is all it took for Alyssa and her defense to get out of the inning. NTX Ruthless did get a couple of runners on. As you see coming across your screen right now, the first 3 batters. Going to start off with Buzz leading off. It's going to be number 13, Gabrielle. Number 7, Trinity in the 2 spot, followed up by number 6, Avery in the 3 spot. And we will see who's going to be pitching for NTX Ruthless. 8 o'clock now. Games were originally supposed to start at 8 a.m. If you're just now joining us, this is a 3-game guarantee, 2 pools into single elimination. There goes the lights. Do got some cloud cover. It has darkened up a little bit here. The lights were nice to have, but I know they are expensive to run. Jeremy Cole, welcome to the stream, sir. So as I was saying, the format, 3-game guarantee, 2 pool into single elimination. Pool games will be 60 minutes, finish the batter. 6 runs limit per half. into a 75-minute bracket finished the inning. I'm not clear. I'd have to go back and look at the format, if it's 6 runs per half or unlimited runs per inning in bracket. We'll go and look at that before bracket starts, and we'll update when we get there. So we've got number 18 for NTX Ruthless is going to be the starting pitcher in the circle. And here we go, Buzz NTX 2010 going on offense. Number 13, Gabrielle, is going to be leading off. Wind starting to pick up a little bit from our back. 8 to 10 miles per hour is forecasted to be only around 5 miles an hour. So the net would have been a no-go. So we brought the tripod, got it set back just enough to where the netting does not blur the view, and the lights come back on. It does add a little bit more clarity. I appreciate them turning it back on. And that's going to be high for ball 1. And that's going to be high for ball 2. Gabrielle getting in the head in the count now. 2 balls and no strikes. And she fires one deep out in right field, and that's going to go all the way to the fence. Good shot, Gabrielle. She's rounding second. She's going to try to take third, and she'll be in there for a stand-up triple leading off. Nice, powerful hit there. You can't beat that. All the way to the base of the fence. That was probably 199 feet, every bit of it. That fence out there is probably a good 14, 15 feet high, maybe 20. It is at 200 feet, but you're going to have to hit it 230 to clear it. Probably to protect them vehicles out there. Now showing bunt. Number 7, Trinity, hitting in the 2 spot. She's got a runner in scoring position with Gabrielle over at third. She tries to bunt it and fouls it back for a strike 1. And rips one foul just about 6 inches to the left side. And Trinity will find herself behind the count now, 0-2. Runner over at third.
Hey, we're staying for a get on it right here.
Contact is a run in this situation with Gabrielle with some speed over there. And that's a good take by Trinity. High on the right side, ball 1. Bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strikes now. And that will be ball 2, even up the count, 2-2.
Come on, Gene, you got it, babe. Let's go.
And full count now. Trinity with the full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner at third with no outs. Here's the payoff pitch. And she fires one deep in the gap to the right field. That's going to hit the fence, bring Gabrielle home. Trinity's going to settle in there with a stand-up double RBI, putting Buzz NTX on the board. And the bat's coming out hot this morning. Number 6, Avery, had a birthday this week, Wednesday. She's got a runner in scoring position at second base with a runner with no outs. And she takes a ball down low. Start things off with her at bat. Avery bringing out the mantra. And that'll be outside for ball 2. Avery getting ahead in the count now. 2 balls and no strikes. And a big swing and a miss. She wanted all of that one. Didn't make contact, and that'll be strike one. And that'll be down outside. Ball three. Avery heading the count now. 3-1. And a swing and a miss. Strike two, bringing the count full. And a little chopper over to first. That will be the first out, but she does move Trinity over to third. Kind of slides in awkward. She seems to be okay over there. Number 10, Kenna, now coming up in the box. She is the birthday girl this weekend. Had a birthday, I believe, Friday. She's got a runner in scoring position with only one out. And she's going to take a ball down low to start things off with. I think her birthday was Thursday. And that's going to roll down for ball two. 2 balls and no strikes. Kenna ahead in the count now. We are getting some interruptions, so for the second game, we may go down to a lower resolution. Just for the sake of not getting interrupted, let me know if I've seen 2 data pauses so far in the stream. Let me know on the stream chat if y'all are seeing that on y'all's end. If not, we'll leave it the same. If so, we're going to have to bump down that resolution so we don't get no interruptions in the data. Here we go. 2 balls and no strikes. And that's going to be strike one called on the outside edge. Pretty consistent call there. Yep. Justin says yep. And a hard hit ball in the left field in the gap. And that's going to bring Trin home from third. And she'll settle in there for a single RBI. All right, Justin has confirmed we are getting data interruptions, so I may go over there and hit the settings and see if we can lower the resolution midstream. If not, we're just going to have to live with it. And, yep, there it goes again. And we'll just have to lower it for the second game. Never tried to lower the resolution mid-game before. And just a little bit outside for ball one. Number 16, Natalie in the box now, hitting in the 5th spot. She's got a runner at first with Avery. Did get a courtesy runner for Kenna. She's the catcher. And Natalie now taking 2 balls and no strikes. Got a runner at first, 1 out. Buzz NTX up 2-0 early in this game. The bat's coming out hot. Ooh, down low inside. There goes Avery, and she'll be safe at second on a stolen base. Let's go ahead and give her credit for that. Natalie ahead in the count now, 3 balls and no strikes. We'll try to lower that resolution here in between innings, see if we can do that. Sometimes when I mess with the camera on the phone, it will flip the stream, so I'm kind of wary of even touching anything on it. And there's a little chopper over. Oh, she does not handle it well, and Natalie will reach on an error.
Make sure I say hi to everybody, you know.
Hey, what's up, brother?
How you doing?
Pretty good. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Next up, Natalie reaches on error. 5 Kendall in the 6th spot. Takes a ball 1. She's got runners on the corners with only 1 out. We're going to scratch down an E5 on Natalie's safe at first. We're all caught up on paper. Here we go. And just below the knees there, and there goes Natalie stealing second base. And Kendall's now sitting on 2 balls and no strikes. That was a good pitch to hit. Takes a swing at it, gets a piece of it, and fouls it off. Bringing the count now 2 balls and 1 strike. She's got 2 runners in scoring position. And it's going to be down the dirt. Ball 3. 3 balls and 1 strike now on Kendall. Runners at second and third. Buzz up 2-0. 1 out. Kendall ahead in the count. And that's going to be down for ball 4. And number 18 for Ruthless loads the bases on that walk. Next batter is going to be number 1 Collins, hitting in the 7th spot. 1 out on her. She's got the bases loaded. Good opportunity here for some RBIs. Melissa, welcome to the stream. And that'll be down low for ball 1. And it'll be high for ball 2. Tries to throw down the third. And she was out of the box when that throw. And that will be out number 2. If she would have stayed in the box, everything would have been hunky-dory. But she was out of the box when the throw down to third. Interference call there. All right, here we go. Number 27 in the box. Bases loaded. Hitting in the 8th spot. Cosette. And she takes a ball 1. Wild pitch. That's going to bring Avery home. And another run scores. 1 ball, no strike now on number 27. Got runners in scoring position at second and third. And takes ball 2 down low. And ball 3 down low. Number 27 ahead in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. 2 outs, runners at second and third. And she calls time. All right, gets back in the box, settles in. And a check swing. He's going to call strike 1 on that. 3 balls and 1 strike's the count now. Runner still at second and third. 2 outs. Buzz NTX leading 3-0. And inside for ball 4, and she will get the free walk. And number 27's on base. Next batter, number 21, Mia, hitting in the 9th spot. Got the bases loaded now with 2 outs. This is bat the lineup format for both pool and bracket. All right, Mia settling in now. Oh, that's a good pitch to hit right there, right down the pipe for strike one. 35 pitches now for number 18 out there for Ruthless in the circle. And that'll be outside for ball one, even up the count, 1-1. Oh, and she fires one deep out to right field. That's going to hit the fence. That's going to bring home at least 2 runs. Here comes Cozy around third, and she'll be safe. And Mia in there for a slide-in triple, clearing the bases. 1, 2, 3, and that does it. That's 6. And she ends the inning on that hit. Great hit by Mia. And we'll head into the top of the second inning. Marking out there. Yes, Mia Coleman has finished her at bat. And we will head to the top of the second inning, ladies and gentlemen. Buzz NTX leading 6-0 over NTX Ruthless. And they're calling this the Red Oak Turf Battle. Red Oak one-day turf battle. That's what we called it on the stream, Red Oak Turf Battle. That's our girl. Yes, ma'am, she smashed it. That actually, I don't know if you could see it on the stream, but that actually hit the fence probably about 1.5 feet, 2 foot off the ground, and it hit the fence. So if I had to guess, that ball went 203, maybe 205 feet. So what my understanding is on every fence, so if you see 200 feet out there, 200 feet is the base of the fence. So to clear the fence, like on the 10 fences, you're going to have to hit it about 210, 205. On this particular fence here, that's about 20 feet, 15, 20 feet high. You're going to have to at least push it 225 to 230 to get it over this fence. But yeah, that was a good hit. Probably a good 203, 205 feet on that one. She crushed it. Big muscles. Yes, ma'am. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I did not catch the number of this batter here, hitting in the 5 spot. We'll see if she takes a swing or once she comes out of the box, if I can get a number. That's ball 1 to her. That was pitch number 15 for Alyssa. And that'll be down low inside for ball 2. I got her name. Her name's Claire, from what I hear. And that will be ball 3. She's ahead in the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. This is going to have to find the zone here. And she gets the free walk. And she is number 9. All right. So Ruthless gets them a runner on board now via walk. This next batter is not sure. We'll get it eventually. And that'll be down low for ball 1. And there's one in the zone there, swing and a miss, strike 1 on number 15, hitting in the 6th spot. Got a runner at first. 1 ball, 1 strike is the count. And that's going to be inside for ball 2. And that'll be down low, getting away from Kenna, and that's going to advance the runner from first to second. Balls are a little slippery. Constantly having to dry the balls off today because even though it's turf, the turf is wet. Red Oak's seen about 3 days worth of rain. A lot of rain yesterday. And that'll be ball 4, and she will get the free base. All right, Alyssa starting off 2 walks in a row here. See if she can get it together and find the zone. This is number 10 hitting in the 7th spot. She got runners at first and second. No outs. And fires one over to Kendall. That comes off her glove. That's going to score a run. Number 7 will reach on an error. Hard hit ball. And Ruthless gets on the board. So we'll scratch her down for an E3. All right, next batter, number 7, hitting in the 8th spot. Got runners at first and second. Still no outs. That's a good pitch right there, right down the pipe. Strike 1 looking. And just a little low below the knees there, bringing in ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike is a count. And that'll be a little high for ball 2. 2-1's the count now. Runners at first and second. Ruthless gets on the board via error. Scores 6-1. Humidity 96%. And down inside, ball 3. Number 7 ahead in the count now, 3-1. There's a good pitch down the pipe there, bringing the count full, 3-2. Runners at first and second still, no outs. Here's the payoff pitch. And he's going to call strike 3 right there at the knees, looking. And that will be the first out of the half inning. Excuse me. All right, let's see who we got here. Not sure on the number. We'll get them all here eventually. And there's strike 1 looking. That looks like number 11. Hitting in the 9th spot. Takes strike 1 looking. 30 pitches now for Alyssa out there in the circle for Buzz NTX. And swinging him is strike 2. And the runner does steal third over there. Now they've got a runner in scoring position at third on the corners, first and third. And a little bit too much high and tight there. We'll draw ball 1. Good pitch, strike 3 swinging, and that's Alyssa's 3rd K of the game. All right, 2 outs now, runners at first and third. We will get a defensive timeout from Austin coming out to talk to his infield defense. Next batter is going to be number 18, hitting in the 10th spot. Got 2 outs on her, runners on the corners at first and third. Looks like we will have a pitch and change, ladies and gentlemen. Save Alyssa for later games. Number 11, Laney, coming in relief. And that does it for Alyssa. 31 pitches, 3 Ks. And let's see if we can adjust this resolution on the fly. Not sure if we can, but we're going to try. Nope. You cannot change settings during a live stream. So we'll just leave it at that. We might get a couple of interruptions. Who knows? Hopefully it won't be too bad. So far, so good. So with that pitch and change, alrighty, here we go, back at the action. Excuse me. Number 18 stepping up the box. She got runners on the corners, 2 outs. Number 11, Laney, coming in. And that'll be high, ball 1. And it's going to be inside for ball 2. Ooh, that's going to be high, getting away from Kenna, and that will bring the runner home from third and advance the runner from first to second. That will be ball 3. And Ruthless now puts another run on the board. 6-2. Buzz still leading. Number 18 with a 3-0 count. Runner in scoring position at second. 2 outs. Laney got to find the strike zone here. And that'll be right back at us. Ball 4. Runner will advance from second to third. All right. Net comes back a little deep, don't it? All right, runners on the corners at first and third. Did not catch the number of this batter. Number 16 rotating to the top of the order. 0-for-1. Struck out her last time up, and she takes ball 1 high. There's one that finds the zone, bringing the count even, 1-1. And it's going to be just a little high on the outside edge there, bringing in 2 balls and 1 strike now. And a little bit high, 3 balls and 1 strike. Number 16 ahead in the count. Runners on the corners with 2 outs. Laney and her defense trying to get out of the half inning. There's a good pitch down the pipe there, bringing the count full, 3-2. Heads up, don't know where the ball is coming from. And we are taking our chances out here. Never know where the ball is going to land, or if we're going to be unconscious at 1 minute to the next. Oh my God, she swings at a high pitch, strike 3. We will take it. And that is the 3rd out. And we'll head to the bottom of the 2nd inning. Buzz leading 6-2 over NTX Ruthless. 2 runs do come across, 1 via error, 1 wild pitch. No harm, no foul. Buzz does have a good lead going into the bottom of the second inning, 6-2. 12 viewers on the stream. Appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, for hopping on. I know some of you are here, probably hopping on and sharing the stream. If you're just now joining us, this is a one-day Sunday tournament out at Red Oak. We were scheduled for the Shamrock Showdown in Rowlett, but as many of you know, the fields out there are dirt. It got canceled. They tried to make it work, but with no success. So in order to get the girls some work, we entered this tournament here to get some defensive and offensive work in. Looks like NTX Ruthless will have a pitching change of their own. Number 22 coming in relief for number 18. Number 18 pitched 37 pitches total in the circle for Ruthless. Stephen Miner, welcome to the stream, sir. Glad to have you on. Pew pew. Shots fired. All right, your lead-off hitter here is going to be number 11, Laney, hitting in the 10th spot. It's going to be her first at-bat of the game. Starting off the bottom of the second inning. Let's see, our start time was around 7:53. It is 8:33 now. These are 60-minute pool games. Finish the batter. Bracket will be 75 minutes. Finish the inning. So you want to score as many runs as you can. That'll dictate where you fall in bracket play. 4 teams will start at 1:30, I believe, with the rest starting around 3:30. Oh, foul tip there on a check swing, but that will be strike 1. Brian Hernandez, welcome to the stream, sir. Daniel, welcome. And he's going to call a strike 2 right there at the top of the sternum. Laney finding herself behind the count, 0-2. Excuse me. And that'll be in the dirt or the turf. Bringing in ball 1. 1 ball and 2 strikes is the count now. Don't know where these balls are coming from on foul balls. It's in God's hands today, ladies and gentlemen. And that'll be a little high for ball 2. These nets go straight up here at Red Oak. Not very high. Foul balls are not caught. And with this cloud cover, if you got a hat on, you're not going to see them very well. Oh, and a swing and a miss. Strike 3. Laney goes down and strikes for the first out. Now we will see number 3, JC, coming up the box, hitting in the 11th spot. And she's going to take a strike 1 on the outside edge there. It is a little chilly out here. The wind's coming at our backs. And JC takes ball 1, even up the count, 1-1. Corey, thank you. Let's go, JC, watching from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Little shout out there. And she smacks one over to second base. She's got the speed. You got to be on your toes to get her out. And we're going to scratch her down for a single there. Nice little hit there. Next batter is going to be number 12, Alyssa, hitting in the 12th spot. This will round out the lineup. She's got some speed with JC over at first. Not sure if Austin's going to test out the catcher here. And that'll be down outside for ball 1.
3, 2, 2.
Alyssa back in the box. Takes the ball outside. There goes JC, and she will be safe for a stolen base. I just had a feeling that he would send her. 2 balls and no strikes on Alyssa. Got a runner in scoring position at second now, with 1 out on her. And that'll be down outside, ball 3. Alyssa heading the count now, 3-0. And Alyssa will draw the free walk there, and she will be on board safely. And we will rotate to the top of the order now. Number 13, Gabrielle, coming up in the box, 1 for 1. Had a nice hard shot out to right center. He hit the fence pretty much just like Mia's. She is about a foot off the ground when she hit the fence. She's got runners at first and second with 1 out. And 1 up the middle there. Shortstop tries to make the play but can't get it. Throw is going to be home. Alyssa taking a look at third, and she'll be in there with a single RBI, adding 1 run to the board. Gabrielle going 2 for 2. Next batter now, Trinity, number 7, had a shot out to right center herself. Last time up back in the first inning, 1 for 1. She got runners at first and second with 1 out on her. And takes the ball high outside. Trinity took a full count last time to rip that ball out to right center. And we will have a visit from the coach in the circle. And that was pretty quick. All right, catcher comes back. Everybody gets settled in. 1 ball and no strike on Trinity. Runners at first and second. 1 out. Buzz NTX leading NTX Ruthless 7-2 here in the bottom of the second inning. That's going to be a wild pitch, and that will advance both runners. And Trinity gets ahead in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. Got runners in scoring position now at second and third. First base is open. And it'll be down low for ball 3. .30 count now on Trinity. And she will draw the free walk. And number 22 loads the bases. And that's going to be your next batter coming up. Number 6, Avery, coming up. 0 for 1 in the game. Grounded out to a force over at first base. And that will do it for number 22. We will see a pitching change. We'll catch the number here when she walks back. Number 11 is going to be your next pitcher. Third pitcher now for NTX Ruthless coming in. J.D. Bearden, the man with the plan, the meme master. The master of the Photoshop. Welcome to the stream, sir. Glad to have you on. $16 viewers on the stream. Those of you ain't here sharing the stream, do me a big favor and smash that like button, the heart button, the hug button, the laugh button, the wow button, any button. Helps the algorithms out on Facebook. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Boom, there it goes. Put in a like there. All right, here we go. Number 6, Avery stepping in the box. Bases loaded with only 1 out. Great opportunity for her to get some RBIs here. 0 for 1 in the game. And takes ball 1 high. And takes ball 2. 2 balls and no strikes. Avery heading the count now. Looks like we've got just about 11 minutes left in the game. Give or take about 30 seconds or so. I have 7:53 as the start time. These are 60 minutes. Finish the batter. And she takes ball 3. Avery heading the count now. 3 balls and no strikes. Number 11 risky now, walking in a run. And she gets the walk. And that brings in another run. And they extend the lead 8-2. Daniel, I'm just here for the announcer. You know, I'll give you a shout out when you show some love like that, sir. All right, number 10, Kenna in the box now. 1 for 1 in the game. Gonna take, oh, they got Gabrielle in a pickle. And they're gonna call her out at home.
Hey, let's clean it up. Let's go.
4 out, number 2. All other runners do advance.
Hey, we got 2.
All right, we've got 1 ball and no strike on Kenna. She's 1 for 1 in the game. Had a nice shot out to left field. It was a line drive ground ball. And in similar fashion we've seen her in, pulls it over to the left side. Foul ball, strike 1. 1 ball and 1 strikes to count. Now runners in scoring position at second and third. 2 outs on her.
Are you jinxing me right now?
And she'll take ball 2 high. 2 high. Every time I say that, I think of a Vietnamese restaurant on the corner of Belknap and Beach Street called 2 High. We used to go there a lot, on the weekly almost, and get their delicious spring rolls and their beef sandwiches. Woo, high and tight for ball 3. Kenna ahead in the count now, 3-1. Ashley, welcome to the stream, ma'am. And that'll be ball 4, and Kenna will draw the free walk there, and bases loaded again.
Let's go, kid.
And that'll bring up number 16, Natalie. She reached on error her last time up.
Yeah. Avery. Gabrielle.
Have a little conference at the circle with the defensive players. Talking about defensive strategies. We will get a courtesy runner for number 10, Kenna, over at first base. Looks like Gabrielle will come in and courtesy run for Kenna. Number 16 stepping up in the box. She's got bases loaded with 2 outs on her. And she'll take ball 1 high. Just under 10 minutes to go. Start time was 7:53. It is 8:46 currently. And she'll take ball 2 high. 2 high. 2 high. Makes me want some spring rolls. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Bases are loaded. Buzz NTX leading. Oh, and she smashes one over to the left side. Is that going to drop? That's going to be a base hit. Here comes Trin. Here comes Avery around third. That's going to score 2 runs. Gabrielle's going to slide in over at third, and she'll be in there with 2 RBI single. Extending the lead now, 10-2. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4.
3, 2, 2.
All right, your next batter, number 5, Kendall, coming up in the box. Runners on the corners. Still got 2 outs on her. She is, I believe she walked her last time up. Oh, let's see, I missed that play. I guess we're going to give Natalie credit for the steal there. We'll put it in. Not sure if it's going to show up in the highlights or not.
Come on, let's go.
I believe that is ball 2. Sometimes when you look down, scratching in the scorebook, you miss a couple of things. All right, here we go. 2 balls and no strikes, 2 runners and score. Oh, Gabrielle came home from third. I see. All right, extend their lead now 11-2. 3 balls and no strikes on Kendall. Ahead in the count with a runner in scoring position at second. 2 outs still. And that'll be outside, and Kendall will draw the free walk. Next batter is going to be Collins. She's 0 for 1 in the game. They tried to throw down to third base last time up, and she was out of the box when the ball hit her helmet on the throw down to third. Let's see what she does here with runners at first and second and 2 outs. Oh, check swing there, but that hits the zone for strike 1. .848, got about 5 minutes left in the game. And she'll take ball 1, bringing the count 1 ball and 1 strike. And he's going to call strike 2 at the top of the sternum there, bringing the count 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Collins finding herself behind the count, 1-2. Got runners at first and second, 2 outs. About 5 minutes left in the game, maybe less. And she pops one out to the right field. Is that going to drop? And that will be the 3rd out of the ball game. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That is the ball game. No chance of NTX Ruthless coming back for this one. So the next game is scheduled for 11:30 versus Lightning Fast Pitch. I believe we'll be on the same field. So stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Get you a little break in. Make some breakfast, some scrambled eggs, or whatever you got to do. We'll be back here in about an hour and a half, 2 hours, for pool game number 2. Appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, for tagging along with us on this stream. We'll be back, and as always, signing off.